out of.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Monty Combs, our senior official. Next contest scheduled for one fall. This is for the ASW Tag Team Championship.
Well, Josh, the Dream Team is in the house tonight. Greg the Hammer, Brutus Beefcake, but they, being legends, are still going to have their hands full.
Nathan, the Dream Team, you are correct, is here in the house tonight. The reunion Blake Hall, a despicable human being.
Josh, that is not polite at all.
Together they are Great Dangerous.
Nathan, let me tell you what kind of man Blake Hall is. I saw him earlier outside. This homeless guy asked him for change. He pushed him to the ground.
Josh, he's like me, doesn't like a bum.
What happened to compassion, though, for your fellow man, Nathan?
It's called welfare. Excuse me, gentlemen. This is a private session. Private.
Well,
private.
How you doing, fellas?
Oh, great.
We just came to watch some good old-fashioned wrestling.
Well, folks, in case you're about ready to vomit as much as I am, it is Christian Cobain and Shane Kryzak have joined us on commentary.
Hey, Mom, why don't you watch your mouth or I knock that beard off your face?
We're just here to class up the show a little bit. And if either one of you got a problem with it, we'll happily settle it.
Well, I have no problem with it at all.
Well, it's convenient that we're sitting beside you then, huh?
Exactly.
I'm just here to call a match, do my job, not to be bullied. Bullying is...
Well, here we go, Greg the Hammer Valentine starting it out here for the Dream Team.
Yeah, it looks like Beefcake got into a fight with himself with those shears.
Come on, man, have some respect.
Yeah, really.
I have no room to talk.
Tell you what, we got the wild card factor out here with Jimmy Hart managing the Dream Team here tonight at ASW Holiday Havoc.
If it's anything like what happened with Kevin Sullivan earlier, Jimmy's going to deck a few people.
The bell sounds, and here we go.
Well, gentlemen, I will say congratulations on your victory earlier.
Thank you.
It was well earned, even though you beat a guy that's too afraid to take a mask off, and you beat another guy that didn't have a teammate. But congratulations.
Don't sugarcoat it. What we did was bar none incredible. We beat three other guys. It's gonna be four. But we beat three other people, top tier talent. Okay. We beat them all.
Take nothing away, you won.
And just 2 months before that, I don't know if you guys want to remember or not, this is the second time we've won these number one contenderships.
I agree with that. You guys did win the number one contender.
We're reigning and defending number one contenders.
That is true.
The only reason, that being said, I can see us winning a number one contendership and not having our title match this month must mean Pretty Dangerous is simply scared of OVER. That's the only thing that makes sense in my opinion.
That might be the case.
Well, Pretty Dangerous has got their hands full right now with the Dream Team.
Well, they should expect nothing less. They're in there with two absolute legends.
So, quit. Don't look at Blake when he's walking. Quit.
No. Every way possible to twist the man up.
We're seeing one right now.
We're seeing one great example with this armbar. Look at that. Now, anybody out there can see exactly what's happening. But I can tell you firsthand how that feels. That is tearing the tendons in your shoulder. Look at the fingers, the way he's twisting those fingers. That's just adding that much more physical punishment onto his opponent. And when you've got a man like Blake Hall in there, someone who's such a behemoth, and you're able to take him down with ease, that shows just how dominant Greg the Hammer Valentine is.
Greg the Hammer Valentine still has it, no doubt about it. And now Brutus the Barber Beefcake coming into the ring, continuing the punishment on that arm of Blake Hall.
Well, Greg the Hammer Valentine was the original Iron Man, in case anybody at home didn't know that. Greg the Hammer Valentine could go an hour and not think twice about it way back when.
Way back when, baby, let me tell you something. Greg the Hammer Valentine can still go an hour to this day. Don't let looks fool you. He may not look like he did before, but I'll tell you what, ring wind does not diminish over the years. That man has not been taking days off. He is ready, and he is absolutely in line of his life. He may not look it, but that man is willing to go all night with Pretty Dangerous, and they're going to have their hands full.
Well, guys, here's the thing. You can say that Pretty Dangerous is going to have their hands full, but Pretty Dangerous is, without a doubt, the tag team champions. They have beaten the best. And right now, until they face you guys, or you guys could face the Dream Team, either or, Pretty Dangerous is the champs. And right now, they're the best. Until somebody takes that title off of them, they're the best.
Well, there's not, and we're not going to dispute that fact. You see, Pretty Dangerous has been the best tag team in All-Star Wrestling. Now let me key on one phrase there, has been. Now you see, things changed when OVER came into ASW. Ever since we stepped foot in the door, we've made things happen. We've made changes. In a matter of a few months, we have gained a number one contendership spot. And in a matter of a few more months, we're going to put Pretty Dangerous not over the hill, under the hill.
Well, guys, that remains to be seen. Best of luck to you on that one. You are definitely going to have a challenge, though, against the ASW Tag Team Champions.
I have no doubt about it. And it does not matter who wins this match, we're going to be ready. Now, emotionally, I'm pulling for Pretty Dangerous here. As much as I love the Dream Team, it is one of my childhood dreams come true to see these two men before me. I'm absolutely starstruck, and I'm not afraid to admit it. But I want Pretty Dangerous to win tonight, so I have the opportunity to smack Jacob's smug face. And then I want David to beat Goliath by putting Blake Hall on his back.
Well, no doubt about Jake Jacobs is smug. These two guys are the cockiest people in ASW today.
Wouldn't you be, though, Josh? Look at him. It's Beauty and the Beast.
Well, that Beauty better hope he leaves this match with all his hair.
That could be the case. You're right there.
They have informed me that there will be no barbershop openings tonight.
I'm pretty sure I'm staring at some clippers right now.
Greg the Hammer Valentine sending Jake Jacobs to the outside.
Let's see it. Right here. Just snip his hair, Jimmy.
Just do it right now. Come on. Cut a little bit off. Toss it over here.
Come on, get him back in, Ralph.
Jimmy Hart staying away from Jake Jacobs. Not wanting to cause his team to get a disqualification here.
The amount of experience in the corner of the Dream Team is unmatched by any tag team we have ever seen step foot in ASW, bar none. The Dream Team, both men were at the original WrestleMania, even their manager. Jimmy Hart was at WrestleMania 1. All the way back to the 70s, the 80s. These two guys have been wrestling literally their whole lives.
Greg the Hammer Valentine now picking apart the knee of Jake Jacobs. Classic offense here. Greg the Hammer Valentine picking a body part, and what a chop echoing through the ASW arena.
Now, does he?
Ugh. I asked it before, Josh. I'm going to ask it again. Has anybody ever tapped out from a chop to the chest?
They might tonight.
I actually think it was when Mr. Kryzak back there took one from Shane Storm earlier. I asked that.
Now, I'll tell you what. Shane Storm gave me two really hard chops right in the same exact spot. My chest is bleeding. I've got a perfect handprint on my chest. I'm going to have to ice it tonight, but I will ice it knowing I was victorious. And that always makes the pain go away.
They say pain is temporary, and a win can help soothe that wound. You are right. Now, Beefcake's starting to stomp on the kneecap. If you can't put any weight on your leg, it's going to be hard to get hit with the Jacobs ladder, that's for sure.
Well, here's the thing, Josh. This is veteran prowess coming to play. You've got two veterans, and they've isolated that right knee of Jake Jacobs. This is where Pretty Dangerous are going to have to fight through the pain, use their power and their speed ability to beat these two legends, because they're not going to outthink them. They're not going to outthink two guys like this.
Well, this is what you're going to see all night. You are going to see the, as you said, prowess of the Dream Team come into play. You're not going to see anything fancy. You're not going to see anything incredible. You are going to see a slow and methodical picking apart of Pretty Dangerous. These men know exactly what they're doing. And if Pretty Dangerous want to have any simple hope of getting away with their tag team titles, they're going to have to do something. And then they have something cooked up right here.
Well, Jake Jacobs pushing Beefcake into his corner, and now Blake Hall opening up with the right hand.
Josh, what are you going to do if Blake Hall picks up Brutus Beefcake and throws him about halfway across the ring?
Well, Blake Hall, no stranger to that strength game. That's his claim to fame here at ASW. Blake Hall taking the forearms into the throat. And now Jake Jacobs, referee Monty Combs needs to step in here, needs to turn around.
I was just asking Mr. Beefcake for some advice. That's all it is.
Jake Jacobs strangling him over the top rope. Now Jimmy Hart's on the apron.
Watch Jimmy Hart. He's got a railroad spike. I saw it earlier.
Beefcake taken down from that clubbing blow to the back by Blake Hall.
Much like the prowess of the Dream Team's game, this is Pretty Dangerous's game. They want to catch you when you're not looking. They want to catch the ref sleeping. They're going to try and do something underhanded, dirty, all around cheap to try and get their advantage.
Well, if there's anybody that's been asleep tonight, it's Monty Combs after the Rocky Reynolds match, as we saw earlier, Josh.
I'll tell you what, Jake Jacobs here with the rear chin lock. Putting the weight of Beefcake, using his own head weight as a way to wrench that head back against the neck. Now, you all, I'm sure, have been in that move before. What does that do to the rest of your body when your neck's getting wrenched back like that?
Countless times, my friend, and I'll tell you, the pain is immeasurable. You're having your neck contorted as far back as it can possibly go across the man's knee. Now, Jake Jacobs needs to be careful here. If Beefcake is able to get his weight to one side, as I do believe he's working now, there he goes, he switched his hips, and it's that easy to get out of. It's a very effective hold, but there are so many escapes to it. Jake Jacobs is not going to be able to go back to that. Beefcake's going to have it.
Jake Jacobs raking the eyes there, as you were talking about earlier. Any dirty tactic to get the advantage, they will use. It's
smart.
They're classless individuals, that's for sure.
Hey, call it what you want. That is smart strategy.
raking the face across the top ring rope. And those ring ropes are not smooth, ladies and gentlemen.
Now look at how smart Jake Jacobs is. He's distracted the attention of Monty Combs, and Blake Hall's doing the damage in the corner. That's brilliant, Josh. It's brilliant strategy. They've isolated Brutus Beefcake. They've cut the ring in half. The tags are quick, in and out. It's Wrestling 101 for tag teams.
Well, Nathan, I tell you what, there was no tag there. I see referee Monty Combs did not notice it.
It was the clap. He clapped and Monty got it. It was very dumb. Just assumed every
Notice in this match, Jimmy Hart is yet to be much of a factor as he was in the Kevin Sullivan match.
Now Jimmy's starting to talk to Beefcake. Trying to get Beefcake back into this.
Jimmy Hart's on the Mount Rushmore managers as far as I'm concerned, Josh. He's a valuable asset for the Dream Team.
Blake Hall raking the face again. Let's not forget about Brutus Barber Beefcake having all that facial trauma back in the 80s and the 90s.
Kind of like the facial trauma you have right now.
You gonna take that, man?
You're not funny. You know that, right? You're not. Anyway, back to the match.
Here we go. Jake Jacobs is going to have to keep his weight across the head of Beefcake if he does not want to keep getting rolled.
Seems like to me Beefcake's trying to power out of this, get to his knees.
I think Jake's just telling him what hairstyle he wants.
That's a good possibility on that, too.
I think
we see the shears come out tonight.
I think Jake has perfect hair as it is, and he's going to keep it that way.
Jake Jacobs running into that elbow, runs into another one.
Uh-oh.
And Beefcake makes the tag. Here comes Valentine.
Big
Shot
man
down Blake Hall.
I don't know what Jake was thinking with that move.
I don't think I've ever seen a standing double axe handle ever actually work. Probably not a good go-to. But he paid the price for that decision. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And we have it scouted for next time, though. That's for sure.
I'm going to be looking for it. If you all think for 1 second we don't have their book read, you're mistaken. We have been studying them. I'm not taking anything away.
Greg, whoa!
Referee Monty Combs calling for the bell.
All right.
Well, as I was saying, we train hard, but we're training harder. They fight smarter, we're fighting smarter. We are 100% ready for Pretty Dangerous.
I don't think you guys got your wish for us.
Blake Hall.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Night.
There might be a barbershop opening.
Referee Monty Combs
I don't
calling
think
for
it
the
matters
bell
how many
again.
times they ring that bell. Someone's getting their hair cut.
Pretty Dangerous is going to sleep, it looks like. Blake Hall.
Well, here we go. Oh, no. No.
The barber shop is open for business.
Fighting the bald Blake Hall.
No.
That sounds good. Bald Blake.
Bob Blake.
No. Well, hold on a minute.
Dave Allen has to call Blake Hall.
Bald Blake. No, not the hair. No, come on.
Not
the hair.
Harder, man. He's getting his hair cut.
Oh, no. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
God.
ASW. Blake Hall losing some hair.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on. Cut more than that.
Oh, come on. Surely you guys can't be happy with this, right?
Oh, I'm looking forward to fighting Bald Blake.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy here.
Oh, God.
They got a little
Thank
more.
God. Thank God.
I think
Get
Blake
out
Hall
there,
had a
Jake.
little taken off the top.
Wait a second.
Get out of there, Jake.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
Jake Jones known as the pretty boy. Ring the bell. Referee call.
Oh, no, God, not the hair. Oh,
They got the nicest hair in ASW.
Jake Jacobs getting rid of some split ends there.
Oh, no. This is a travesty.
Let me explain what just happened to you gentlemen, because I know you don't know this, but I do. No, they did not make them bald here, but what they just suffered was a psychological loss. They walk away with those titles, but they walk in knowing they got their hair cut, knowing that they almost got beat by two legends. Imagine how good it was going to be when they compete by the absolute best in ASW. We'll see them in January.
Make no doubt about it.
Well, you better bring your A game, boys, because they're the best for a reason.
The A game is already brought. This match is all as good as OVER.
I love it when you say that.
Well, Nathan, Team Over has left us. But you know what?
Good thing, I was about to hit them.
Barber shop was open and now it is closed. Blake Hall and Jake Jacobs getting their hair cut tonight at ASW Holiday Havoc 2015.